Hello, my gorgeous friends. I hope you are well. Welcome to today's ASMR mukbang. You're not, you're not gonna believe. You're not gonna believe it. Of course, you're gonna believe it. Yeah. So I was recording for like I don't know, 10 minutes. Luckily, I hadn't started eating, but I hadn't started the microphone recording, and I realized also during that time that I was utilizing the microphone wrong in the last video because of the settings or whatever. So it has to be like faced a certain way as far as like where the sound is being picked up from. Anyway, today's mukbang is Subway, one of my favorite places. I love fast food. I love like Taco Bell, Moe's, Subway, and Olive Garden. So this is one of my favorite meals. It is a foot-long veggie on wheat bread. It has extra American cheese, lettuce, tomato, extra pickles, mayonnaise, and salt and pepper. So salt and pepper's here. I'm just kidding. And then I have a couple bags of chips. So yeah, my boyfriend actually picked this up for me. I wanted cheese, Doritos, and I wanted barbecue chips, but they didn't have barbecue, so he got me jalapeno chips. But yeah, it was like 2 bags of chips, and he's like, 2 bags of chips. And I'm like, 2 bags of chips. I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm a 2 bag of chip girl, honey. And there aren't many of us, but. And then I also got I love that I'm finally figuring out how the microphone works, for Christ's sakes. It's a Diet Coke. It seems like super loud. It's a Diet Coke with a splash. It's a Diet Coke with a splash of orange soda. These should probably be good too. Miss Vicky's jalapeno flavored chips. Alright. Ooh, this is so exciting. I like to put my chips inside my sandwich. Oh, this is a little bit spicy. Not as spicy as those noodles. If you saw my last mukbang, I did the spicy noodles. It was pretty much miserable. I got very sick that night. About 6 hours later. There you go. Come a little closer. This is so perfect. I love it. I had Subway the other day, actually. But I enjoy it better with you. Wow. Oh my God. So I've been helping my mom move the past week, and we cut it down to the wire. But yeah, got her out of there. Out of the, I think 26 years she was in the house I grew up in. It was a little bit sad. My mom kept every single thing I ever did, me and my brother. You know, every report card she kept, every little school project that I did, every single piece of homework that I ever brought home, you know, all photos and everything she saved. And I didn't really realize she saved everything. And we threw away a lot of it. A lot. Because my mom couldn't bring herself to do it. And there was boxes and boxes and boxes of school paperwork and stuff from, you know, when I was a kid. But we didn't have time to look through it all because she had to move. And, you know, 26 years worth of stuff in this house. And, yeah. A lot of work moving, but we were able to get it done up to the very last minute. Yep, I lived there for 29 years. 29 years. How did she live there for 26? No, I didn't live there 29 years, sorry. I lived there from 2nd grade until I was 29. So however long that was, maybe 20 years or whatever. But yeah, it was a nice house. It was a nice neighborhood. My doggy loved it, Ginger. Nice backyard. I wanted to shoot some videos in the backyard, but I guess I never got around to it because that's donezo now. But my mom's closer to me now anyway, where she's living now. Oh no. My view towards a lot of things has changed very recently. Just by, for me, Twitter. I had gone onto Twitter a while ago and just typed in YouTube, and then I followed everybody that came up because I wanted to follow other YouTubers. So that, I think, helped me with seeing other perspectives other than my own or the people that I know or the people that I grew up with, and younger than me too, typically. So by doing that, like, I've just been learning a lot about the perspectives of other people just by seeing random people's opinions and trying to understand them and learn from them, and I am. And I don't know. I think a lot of people have the perception that millennials are stupid, but a lot of the stuff that they talk about and the way that they interact on Twitter is over my head. And I'm like, the millennials are. Like, it's just, I can't really give an example, but they're witty with their responses. They're witty with their jokes. It's and they're kind of respectful. They're respectful, though. I give them a lot of credit. Yeah. Peace, love, and Subway, am I right? This is the news I keep up with, I guess. I was keeping up to date with the Lori Vallow Chad Daybell case, and obviously it's very sad that, I don't know, I believe this is a case that everybody's aware of, but yeah, the 2 kids that went missing from the Idaho mom, and she wouldn't say where they were, they turned up in her new husband's backyard. Well, their remains, so they're deceased. It's very sad. I don't understand who would do something like that, you know? Did they just get in over their heads into a cult? Did they really believe that they were doing something for good, for God, and it turned into something so horrible? Or are they just evil and they know it? I think we'll never know. Because these cases go on for years. The court hearings and stuff, and they're manipulated by whatever the defense team believes is their best defense. So we never get the truth. Plus, the accused themselves might not give the truth. They'll give what they want. They'll tell what they want. Wow. Oh my god. So good. The battery's dying. Ugh. I have so much stuff piled up over there. I'm actually in the middle of trying to get rid of a bunch of stuff too. Like donate it to Goodwill or throw it away. Throwing away makeup, throwing away nail polish, donating clothes. I want to list a bunch of clothes on my eBay store. Too much stuff. I only want what I need. I'm trying to think, like, what color nail polishes do you need? How about like red, black, and blue? Throw away everything else. I don't know if that's possible for me or not. You know, girls like their makeup and their little nail polishes. Oh. Hold on, I have to change the battery. Oh my god, thank God. So my computer had been so I just switched out the battery of my camera. My computer had been acting up here and there, like it looked like some buttons were pressed, and then it would just go crazy, and I have to like keep restarting it until like the key, like a button wasn't pushed on the keyboard anymore, even though it physically wasn't. It just was acting like it was. And yet I had this external keyboard, Bluetooth, in a little box over there, and the computer just was acting up again. And then I was like, I found this, and this was being pushed. So thank God. I don't think I actually have a problem with my computer. I think it was just like that keyboard was turning on and being pushed. Oh wow, what a genius. Oh my God. I think this video was a bit of a downer. It's 5 o'clock. Working, meaning like I put outfits on and model them. Oh. But it is work. To me. Fun and tiring. It's definitely tiring for me. I'm always tired. It's so annoying. I was thinking about this earlier. Today. Sorry about that. Okay. So you can't see the whole thing. Anyway, whatever. So I forgot what I was talking about, but yeah, my phone rang. That was my sweetie helping me out with something. Oh! I didn't think they gave me a straw. I got my own. I already know. I can go for another foot. Oh my god, have you had Dairy Queen has like a cotton candy blizzard and a cotton candy dip, I guess it's called. You know when like they dip the cone and then it becomes hard, I guess. So good. Both are good. So this whole COVID thing, I really don't even know what to do. You know, everything's opened up. I think the gym's opened up again today. But I guess you have to go to the gym with your mask on? Like, how are you supposed to work out with that on? Oh boy, I tell you, I failed with the home workouts. At the start of quarantine, I was freaked out that I was going to ruin my figure and get really bad. And if I can't go to the gym, I bought a treadmill. I bought 20-pound weights. Never used them. I'm covering my mouth. It took too big of a bite. But definitely love my job. Things are finally starting to go good for me. I'm really happy about it. My work is starting to pay off. Never give up on your dreams. Seriously. I think one of the biggest fears that I had was fear of regret. Some people live with fear of attempting to follow their dreams, I guess, because they're afraid to fail, or I'm not really sure why. There's a million reasons why, right? But I think the fear of not trying, regretting not giving it a go would be even greater and something you should be afraid of even more than failing at it. The butt of the bread. Oh man, that was delicious. That's why I like chain restaurants though, because if you like it, you know it's going to be consistently the way you like it across stores and everything. And some places aren't like that, and I don't know. I feel like sometimes I go to restaurants and they might be like fresh, or they might, like because it's like fresh or family owned, people tend to be like, so good, so good. And like everybody else is like, wow, yeah, really good. Even though I'm kind of like, it's not that great. Like it could be fresh and all, but I mean, how are you going to compete with like the MSG in a sub? Oh, I should have talked about that. Yeah, I went to Subway the other day and the guy's like, it seemed like he just worked there and was pissed off, and he was talking about, we had to change the bread recipe because some idiot posted on YouTube that the Subway white bread has poison in it. And that's what my mom had ordered. So I'm like, why is he saying that the bread's got poison in it? I don't know. The guy was just ranting about how much he like hated his job, and it turns out he was the franchise owner of the one we went to. I'm like, got terrible customer service. Well, thank you so much for spending your time with me. It means a real lot to me, and I really hope to see you very soon. I hope to make this a weekly occurrence, and I think next time I might do some Cinnabon. Yeah, Cinnabon would be great. I love a Cinnabon with extra icing. The icing on the cake. Okay, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.